HA, Tracy Perry, and fellow youth. Welcome to the 10th anniversary celebration of Harbour Breton Community Youth Network. For those of you who don't know me, I am Astronaut, and I will be your master of ceremony.
Thank you, everyone. On behalf of myself and the CYN board, we would like to thank you all for coming to help us celebrate and dedicate success for the Harbour Breton Youth Network. Everyone in this room tonight played an integral role in the growth and development of the center. In 10 years, we have seen thousands of youth pass through those doors, and all have tremendously benefited from the services and programs offered there. I am honored to be a part of this major milestone and looking forward to many more years seeing the impact that the center will have in the lives of our youth. Without all your support, the hard work and dedication of all our staff, we would not be here today. I hope you all enjoy this evening and take the time after supper to have a look around this place and our new building. Thank you.
I'd like to take a few minutes to talk to you about why we're all here and answer the what are we celebrating anyway. Tonight is a time to reminisce a little bit about where we were 10 years ago and how far we've come in that time. Because it's been 10 years jam-packed with fun, laughs, sometimes even tears, but definitely a lot of growth and development for all of us as people and the CYN as an organization. To bring you back a little bit in time, it was 10 years ago that the Y2K bug failed to bite and destroy all our computers. It was the year mad cow disease scared all us steak lovers to eating chicken more often. The iPod, CDs, and DVDs were invented that year. Touched by an Angel was the #1 show on TV. When was the last time you thought about that show? And it was the year 2000 that the province of Newfoundland and Labrador had the first ever CYN open its doors. And I'm proud to report that those doors were right here in Harbour Breton. We were fortunate enough to be provided the opportunity through provincial funding to increase services to the youth in our area. I'll never forget the phone call that came from the Confederation building. When I think back on it, I remember it like the phone calls we get now saying, "This is your captain speaking and you just won a cruise." I like the captain's words. I couldn't believe what I was hearing, that we were going to have an opportunity to receive funding to start a youth centre. That was a foreign concept in this province at that time. Our youth were, without a doubt, in 2000, one of the most underserviced groups in our community. We constantly heard from youth, but if we only had a place to go, if we had a place to call our own, we get kicked out of everywhere that we hang out. When this caller went on to explain how this was going to be possible, I started to believe it. I couldn't wait to spread the great news, the positive response that was immediately received from youth, community organizations, government departments, and particularly our town council at that time, and our mayor, Charles Rogers. All I knew, we were going to have a CYN in Harbour Breton, and we were going to have a lot of people willing to help develop it. Attached to that funding, there were established provincial lines of business for CYNs. They included learning, employment, capacity building, supportive services, and Harbour Breton added recreation because there was such a big need for our youth at that time. Our CYN has been very adept at ensuring that we have provided programs to meet this mandate, and that's certainly evidenced in the stories that you see around the hall this evening. Just to give you a few examples, under learning, our youth have been engaged with learning opportunities as varied as earning a babysitter or first aid certificate to learning how to paint. And that's as varied as learning how to toll paint or painting the doors of the youth center. The youth have been provided with opportunities to explore the post-secondary options, by traveling to St. John's to see firsthand what the colleges and universities have to offer them. The CYN has enjoyed partnerships with King Academy that opens the door for our staff to be involved in career development, in enterprise ed, and providing education sessions at the school through our Committee Against Violence initiative. The employment component of the CYN's programming is mainly delivered because of the positive response we've received from forging partnerships or submitting proposals to different federal and government departments. Our core funding only allows us to pay for our staff. Without funding from departments like HRLE, Service Canada, and ACOA, programs like Canada Summer Jobs, Student Employment Program, ceases and linkages would not be able to be offered. We did not have the financial ability to offer our community the opportunities for skill development that this kind of programming could. Because of these additional sources of revenue, the CYN has been able to provide for development in employability skills such as resume writing, interview skills, financial planning, running a small business, and even operating our very own television station, Hbtv, as well as a lot of actual job placements in our community. Capacity building has been evidenced in so many of the youth. Those who offer themselves up as board members become real spokespeople for their peers. Conflict resolution committee members build their skills as mediators. Some youth take advantage of opportunities to build on their own life skills. They might attend a cooking class or get involved with set design for Hbtv. The CYN has also, over the years, allowed for the development of arts in our youth. Whether the talent that the youth has is musical, painting, or writing, there were opportunities to develop that. Supportive services have been provided through linkages with our social worker, mental health, primary health care team, and maybe a little support from your local public health nurse along the way. To increase youth's opportunities for recreation and a healthy lifestyle, the CYN has offered at no charge, and we're very proud of being able to offer that free service, activities such as beach volleyball, basketball, free skating, and recently we even added a park outside the youth center. In partnership with the Recreation Commission, the summer recreation program has been open to all youth for many years, and for the past 2 summers they've offered a successful summer fun camp for younger children. In addition, the CYN is the local contact for families who are eligible for sponsorship under Kids Sport and Jumpstart programs. The truth is, after saying all that, those examples are really just a smidge of the programming the CYN has offered to the youth in the last decade. And in fact, the youth are just a small part of what the CYN is actually service. I have been giving some thought to what difference has the CYN made for us? What difference has it made for our community in the last decade? Well, the CYN has opened its doors to so many different groups in our community. Remember, its mandate is to serve the 12 to 18-year-old population. That's what our funding was for. The CYN has offered the Butterfly Club for the primary and elementary students for many years now. A preschool program was conducted even before they took the enormous leap to become the license holder for Building Blocks Quality Child Care Center, a service which our town really needed and didn't have. The CYN is housed and administered many education programs for adults or people over 19 in our community, such as skills links, CSIS, and linkages that improve the employability of adults having difficulty making the transition to the workforce. We know it's programs like these that provide that little bit of assistance needed that can start someone on the job on the road to permanent employment. One particular group the CYN has made a concerted effort to develop and maintain a connection with is our senior population. Through visiting seniors at the local manor and hospital, holding card games at the youth center, sponsoring sessions on elder abuse in partnership with the Seniors Resource Center, facilitating the Learning for Life program, to supporting the local 50-plus expenditure to its goals, helped provide an intergenerational learning opportunity for our youth. It proved to be a time for our youth to learn from our very experienced seniors, as well as share the skills that they have with them. The Youth Centre has always been open to any youth group from outside our community to visit and share our resources. In fact, in the last 2 years, we've offered an outreach program that assists community activists outside of Harbour Breton with meeting needs of youth in their own community. For example, facilitating the development of the Youth Centre in Pools Call, or providing a small grant so the community can purchase recreation equipment that they currently don't have. We often see youth who graduated and moved away back to visit the centre. The connection seems to remain even following graduation. And I'm delighted to see some of the former members back tonight to help us with our celebration. The CYN has forged many partnerships with youth groups from the Canagry area, but also other areas of our province and even other areas of our country. Some of you might remember or even been a part of the fun we had with 20 youth from BC and the YMCA exchange program. I certainly remember, and Cynthia and I were just talking about the fun that we had taking 20 youth to the other side of Canada. I don't think now I'm older and wiser I'd even entertain that thought anymore, but at the time we were all gung-ho about getting that opportunity for our youth. You know, what I think that it's really all about, on top of all the opportunities the youth have been given in the last 10 years, is the relationships that we've built. And what I continue to see in whatever capacity I'm involved in with the Youth Centre is the relationship building. Whether it's a youth who's going through a difficult time, reaching out to one of the staff for guidance, or a youth who never felt they quite fit in with the sports groups or the academic achievers at school, will find they thrive as a volunteer for the seniors or have a real way with the young children at the Butterfly Club. I see the relationship building in the family that we've all become. We seem to have a vested interest in all the staff members and youth that have come through our door in the past 10 years. We are all so proud when one of us does well, and we all hurt when one of us is going through a difficult time. And that is what family is all about. An organization or a family is only as good, though, as those that are leading that group of people. And I can say that the CYN has been extremely lucky to have attracted the staff that we have over the last 10 years. The hiring committee for the first paid position of the CYN, its coordinator, had the daunting task of hiring someone who would be blazing the trail for the whole province in what a CYN would be, and at the same time respond to the youth's needs of Harbour Breton. We were looking for a ray of sunshine to walk in the door, and for the last interview on a Friday afternoon over 10 years ago, in walks Cynthia. Cynthia brought so much enthusiasm and a natural ability to work well with youth that served us so well in the early years. Following her interview that day, the hiring committee looked at each other with knowing glances that we had just found our first coordinator. Cynthia was all about making the CYN open and welcoming to all youth. After 5 years of service to us, our coordinator had grown wings, and she wanted to fly. Just like any family, when the young ones grow, you have to be happy for them when they want to explore the world. I wasn't at all surprised this year when I got a call from Cynthia, who told me she was going to start to work on a social work degree. I think she's made a choice that will be perfect for her. And I hope that in some way it was her time with us that helped her make that, to decide on that career path. Our loss will be the youth service game. No doubt in my mind about that. There is an old adage, when one door closes, another door opens. We had a good foundation laid for the youth. Cynthia had the youth engaged, and they were active participants in the centre's development and its programming. But we needed to develop its business side. And didn't we make the right decision when already one of our favorite supporters, the editor of the Coaster, came in for an interview? With her superior writing ability and already proven business skills, we couldn't lose. Marie was exactly what the CYN needed at that time. We were struggling, and Cynthia can attest to that, with our core funding, not being able to meet our expanding needs. And Marie knew exactly how to deal with that. I call her the proposal queen. Right from the start, she set about applying for every funding opportunity the CYN could avail. And she turned the CYN, from a business perspective, into a darn good business that even Danny Williams would be proud of. Gone were the days, and I'm not sad to say that they're gone, of making the difficult decisions to have to cut jobs. Jeanette will remember, Cynthia will remember. They're having to cut jobs and juggle the budget constantly just to ensure that bills will be paid. Through Marie's efforts of accepting ever more responsibility as a coordinator, our core staff has grown from 2.5 positions to 7 positions today at the CYN and 5 more at Building. I believe that certain people are made to hold certain jobs, and all the experience and strengths that Marie developed in her life before the CYN, we have been the beneficiaries by having her as our coordinator for the last 5 years. You have to appreciate that someone who is physically as petite as Marie can turn into a very large, fierceless lion when she feels an injustice has been done to her. Her sincere commitment, passion, enthusiasm, and deep sense of ownership is absolutely undeniable by anyone who's ever talked to her about the CYN. We are so very lucky to have her, and I don't see any signs of wings thrown out of her back yet. If I do, I gotta say it first. We also want to express our gratitude to all the past and present field workers and program coordinators. These are the people who are there every night, every weekend, every day. When things need celebrating, they're the ones to put it together. When things aren't going so well and the youth needs a shoulder to cry on, it's their shoulder that's there. They have been vital to the program development for our youth. These staff members are the ones who run focus groups, bring the youth's interests and issues to the attention of the coordinator and board. Each staff member, it's been a really interesting journey at how people bring such different abilities and strengths to the jobs that they hold. And we have benefited from having every one of you. And we do want to thank you for your willingness to contribute to the growth of our youth, because it's exactly what you do. Anyone who's a parent knows what it's like to feel pride in watching a child grow and become a self-reliant, independent individual. And you're well aware that there were many people who were involved in that success. And that's exactly how I feel about the Youth Center. I watched it grow from infancy when no one knew what it was going to be or how it was going to turn out in the end. We did know there was going to be a lot of learning and a lot of teaching going to be required. We even expected there would probably be some turbulent times like the teenage years. And we knew, like the saying goes, we're going to need a whole community to help us raise this child. Well, our baby is grown up, and to be a very well-rounded, contributing member of our community. And I think that we've had help from just about every member of our community. Our volunteers, our town council, our business community, our education and health services commitment has been outstanding from the beginning right up to today. I know when Marie attends national CYN meetings and she tells other coordinators about the support our CYN receives, we're all a little jealous. And it gives us a gentle reminder of how lucky we are to enjoy the level of support that the rest of the province envies. The fact is, every person who has ever volunteered, supported, or even affiliated with such an amazing group of people, a great extended family. To conclude, my hope for the future of the CYN involves the most important group of all, and that's you, the youth. My sincere wish is that you continue to see the benefit that you can personally receive from continuing to have your voice heard, continuing to have your issues addressed, and your needs met. This will only be done, though, as long as you continue to be involved and respect the effort put in by those individuals who are helping you develop to your full potential. The CYN has always been and will always be about you and for you, with your involvement welcomed every step of the way. Thank you so much for your attention, and I look forward to the CYN's development in the next decade.
Listen, I forgot to bring my notes I had put together. I don't know if this would have been. Hopefully I won't go on too long. But tonight is certainly a very emotional, special night for me as well. It brings back a lot of memories. Going back in time, I can remember when those early days when Louise had received the funding for the Youth Network and everything was always scrambled to get it up and running in place. And I actually served, I believe, that first year on the board of directors, and it was a year all about policy manuals and procedures and hiring practices and everything else. We had a lot of work to do, constitution and bylaws, but it was absolutely great. And the kids, I remember, being so happy and all the excitement around buying the furniture in the early days and the first few years when we were up below your grounds. I used to spend a lot of time there, and I've been fortunate to see a lot of the programming at the new building. And I also remember that time, actually, and I want to elaborate, I guess, a little bit on what Louise talked about tonight, and thank Louise personally for the fabulous job she has done as well as on the board, and she was certainly a driving force for all of us. But when the time came to build our own building and all the issues around funding and where was the money going to come from and how we were going to do it and the scrabbling with the council, those partnerships that you build, I have to say, I commend the council and all of the volunteer organizations in this town for working with the Community Youth Network Board to make sure that this became a reality and to ensure that there was something fabulous here for the kids. And not only that, she talked about the other groups you help as well, and the seniors. One of the initiatives we talk about a lot, and it even comes up on the floor of the House of Assembly. It's come up 3 or 4 times. It's used as a model of success, where you partner with the seniors over at the Internet Cafe. Phenomenal initiatives that you guys undertake, and a lot of it is driven by the youth and ideas, I guess, of the young ones themselves. And I really always admired the way that the youth were very much an active part of the decision making. No decision was ever made without the young ones' input. And the insight you gave us older folks was certainly very beneficial as well. I'd also like to thank the former and current staff. I've had the pleasure of working with you all. Phenomenal, outstanding staff, phenomenal group of youth. Keep up doing great work, and I certainly hope to be here in the next 10 years as well. Trying to remember everything that I had in my speech notes around the time. And just, Louise talked a little bit about the funding, and I had the numbers sent out from St. John's in terms of how much money. The last 3 years alone, the Community Youth Network, through core funding and the initiative of Marie and chasing proposals to other sources, you have brought nearly $1 million 3 years alone, over $800,000. Where you probably have other sources of federal funding there as well. So the number is much, much higher. But positions like Harbour, yes, positions like the youth coordinator, funded through HRLE, we certainly believe as a government that you're doing a great job down here. And I want to be proud of your 25th anniversary celebration as well. Looking forward to more great things to come.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, board, staff, and youth of the Community Youth Network, and honored guests. It is my pleasure to be here with you this evening as we mark the 10th anniversary of our resource world, our Community Youth Network. And what a resource world it is at CYN, offering learning opportunities, employment planning and preparation, capacity building, and supportive services and recreation. I don't think I'd be biased in saying that our CYN offers so much more. Known as a model throughout the province, our CYN offers a very diversified program offering for not only youth 12 to 18, but impacting primary students through the Butterfly Club, to the Young at Heart Funship 50 Plus Club. You have truly entrenched yourselves in our community. Wealth of programs aside, what truly brings people back are people. Marie, Joyce, Ever, Peggy, Chantel, Danielle, and Tracy. You are all essential in the success of CYN. It is your warmth, compassion, and ability to relate to the youth that are all even more important than your day-to-day work. Of course, I would be remiss without acknowledging your strong board, led for many years by Ms. Louise Price. The CYN board plays an integral, behind-the-scenes role in what you see here today. Trina, it is great to see your energy and enthusiasm assuming the role and responsibilities of the council, and I have every confidence that you will even further expand the role of the CYN and look forward to seeing more great things in the future. I don't want to start listing names in case I forget anybody, but the board members, I thank you all for your very valuable contribution. It would not be possible without you. Youth, appreciate everything you have here today. I only wish there was a CYN in Breton when I grew up. Without further ado, I'd like to thank you for inviting me here this evening, and I wish you all the best in the future. Thank you.
Oh wow, 10 years. This is all a little bit emotional here tonight for me. First and foremost, I'd like to thank you for your invitation here tonight. I'm honored, first of all, that you didn't forget me. And as I sit here tonight, I'm filled with pride to have had the opportunity to work with such wonderful people, not only the youth, but the people of Harbour Breton. When I came in here tonight, the first thing I thought about is 10 years ago, here's where it started. And there's people here sitting in this room, Tina Day, Julia Jensen, Mallory, Jessica, just to name a few that can remember this. And I can even remember the date. It was August the 3rd and 4th, and it was a hot summer day. And Marie was there too, because she was the editor of Coaster taking pictures. And I was saying, oh my God, no one's going to show up. No one's going to come. We were doing the first focus group of what CYN meant to the youth of Harbour Breton. And I was praying, okay, just let them come. Of course, had no access to school. School wasn't open. And the doors opened at 9 o'clock, and the youth of Harbour Breton did what they always do best. Like you all are here tonight, they showed up. And they participated in the most meaningful way. And I can picture the walls lined with flip chart paper, with pictures drew on what CYN meant to the youth of Harbour Breton. And it is, in my opinion, that these youth at that time laid the foundation and set the course of what youth in Harbour Breton wanted. So to stand here tonight and think about the success that you as a community and you as Youth Network have established over the last 10 years is absolutely amazing. And I'm so proud to have been a part of that for the early 5 years. I'd like to send a big congratulations out to the board and Marie and her staff. I still read every one of your newspaper articles that come out every week. I look forward to Halloween to see Joyce's crazy ideas for a haunted house. And yeah, excellent work. To the past, present, and future youth of CYN, you know what? It is really about you guys. And it is you people in this community that has made CYN in Harbour Breton a leader of the CYNs in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. Congratulations on
I could have never known when I first walked through the doors of CYN how working with you, our youth, could have profoundly changed my life in such a meaningful way. Our CYN is your center. It's your place to grow, to learn, to develop friendships, and to share memories. I know I speak for the staff when I say the CYN is a very special place to work. And because of you, our youth, you make it so special. You have given back to us more than you will ever realize by enriching our lives through the memories we've shared, through the tears we've shed, and through the fun we've had. So I ask you to raise your glasses to celebrate 10 years past as we look forward to many more to come.
Thank you, Heather. First of all, I would like to say as an active member of the Youth Center since grade 7, this is a very rewarding place for all youth. There are many benefits at the Youth Center. There are cooking classes, the effects of drug and alcohol presentations, babysitting courses, anti-bullying workshops, and homework aid. Assistance is provided to youth who require help with their studies and resumes for future job opportunities. The Youth Center also provides summer job opportunities for our students. The Youth Center welcomes any youth from grade 7 to age 18 to use any of their equipment. In addition to this age group, the center provides activities for the younger age group through the Butterfly Club. Summer camp was also done again this year and was a great success. I have been a Youth Center member since grade 7. I have met a lot of new people, experienced great things, and would recommend the center to any young person. The Youth Center is fully supervised and rules and regulations have to be obeyed. So as an active member, I would recommend the Youth Center to any youth as a place to go and talk about spending. Thank you.
I would like to take this opportunity to extend deepest thanks and appreciation to the volunteers of the CYN, youth and adults alike, who make valuable contributions daily. They are members of our board, our rules and regulations. They provide the resources we need to make events and activities happen. They are a most important part of our organization and to whom we attribute much of our growth over the past 10 years. Would you please join me in a toast to the volunteers?
Good evening, everyone. I feel very honored to be given the opportunity to make a presentation to a very special person who is the longest remaining staff at the CYN. This, of course, is Joyce. Not only have I had the privilege to know Joyce as a youth at the CYN over a period of about 5 years, I also got to know her in the capacity as a fellow youth field worker when I was hired to work at the CYN in 2008 for a period of about a year. From the perspective of the youth, I can say that she is a very caring, compassionate, and dedicated worker at the CYN, who is always concerned about youth, and with a heart of gold, she puts them first. As a fellow youth field worker, she is easy to get along with, has her own special way of making you feel needed, and is always able to pick you up when you are down. To this day, as an adult who has moved on to new employment, I consider her to be a great friend and someone who has inspired me in more ways than I am able to count. Joyce, on behalf of all of us here this evening, I feel honored to present you with a gift as a token of your appreciation for all that you have done and continue to do for the youth of our community.
Trina, on behalf of all of us at the CYN, I would like to present you with this gift as a token of our appreciation for all that you do for us. Thank you for becoming our new chair and for all your interest in the CYN. You always bring a warm smile and a helping hand. It is a pleasure to have you as a part of the team.
On behalf of the volunteers, I would like to thank Tracy for the kind words. No matter where you volunteer, it is rewarding. I would also like to say that I really enjoyed volunteering at CYN for the past 10 years. I'm a dinosaur. CYN has helped the youth in this town in many ways, but also by helping the youth to volunteer, not only at the CYN, but within the town. It is great to see all the youth out taking part in not only CYN things, but other activities that go on around the area. Keep it up, and again, I would like to say thank you, and I hope to see you keep on, like I said, volunteering, because it is worthwhile in the end. Thank you.
I feel honored this evening to make a presentation to a very special person, the former coordinator of the CYN, Cynthia. Someone once said, some people come into our lives and quickly go. Some stay for a while and leave footprints on our hearts, and we are never ever the same. As coordinator of the CYN, Cynthia You are a role model and a true inspiration. I thank you for having such a great impact on my life, for offering guidance and direction. Despite the fact that life led us in different directions, you will always have a very special place in my heart. On behalf of all of us, please accept this gift as a token of our appreciation.
Natalie, thank you so much. That was wonderful. I want to get up and talk to it. I want to, but I can't. I'll be crying the whole night. Anyway, for those of you who know me, you know I like to express myself in poetry, so I thought it would be right for the contribution that Louisa made over 10 years to put a poem in place for her to put up in her office. So anyway, I called it How It All Began. It all began 10 years ago with a special lady who we all know. She heard of funding that could be availed. From there she got started with others and sailed. It didn't take long before the word was back, and CYM was coming to Harbour, Breton for a fact. She continued to be involved up to this very special day. She is one terrific lady, this we can surely say. She was chair of the board for many years. She is now sitting down the past year, which brought us some tears. No one can come close to the work she has done. For our youth now have a second home where they can come to have fun. She offers many courses to ensure youth are safe in their own special haven, in their own special place. They now have so many wonderful opportunities to learn and grow in their own community. We can never express to you, Louise, how thankful we all are, for you will always be a special part of us, whether we're near or far. You are very much appreciated by all of us, and once again, thank you. CYM staff, youth, and volunteers.
It is with great pleasure this evening, as the youth of the Hbtv Network, I present this plaque to the town of Harbour. Words cannot express how grateful we are to mayors and councillors, past and present, and how thankful we are not only to have the town as a partner, but for providing us with a building, a place to call our own, a safe haven. It is because of this that we are able to be safe, socialize, and learn in a wonderful environment. Please come forward, Mayor Skinner, and accept this gift as a token of our appreciation.
It would be really remiss of me if I didn't thank the Harbour Lions Club this evening. They donate the Lions Club to us free of charge, and as well, the cake you see here in front of us, that was also donated by the Harbour Lions Club, so I think it deserves a big round of applause. The slideshow earlier began with a song that said, "Tonight's going to be a good night." Well, what can I say in response to that? It certainly has been a good night. My heart is about to explode with pride. Tonight we reflected on 10 wonderful years of growth, accomplishments, success, the building of relationships, creation of friends to last a lifetime, the celebration of teamwork, exceptional staff and volunteers, partnerships, and collaborative efforts that have led to successful ventures. I am so honored to stand here to salute all of you and extend my deepest thanks and appreciation for your many contributions to CYN and its growth. I can remember hearing from someone who continues to inspire me that we always need a ray of sunshine to light the way. Cynthia, this is how Louise described you to me. I extend thanks to you for lighting the way for me and leaving a solid foundation to enable the prosperity and growth of Resource World as we journey to 2010. In my 5.5 years as coordinator of the CYN, I have been blessed with an exceptional, dedicated staff, past and present. Wonderful volunteers who have worked hard simply because they genuinely cared and wanted to give. I feel rewarded on a daily basis to be given the opportunity to work with youth, young people who inspire me, fill me with joy, excite me, and motivate me to work harder. And to our chairs, Louise, thanks for always being there. To reiterate, you are a true inspiration always, and no one can say it better than Joyce just did. now employed by the Department of Innovation, Trade and Rural Development. From you I learned to always remember to smile no matter what. Trina and I many times hated it when we just wanted to drown our frustrations, and she showed up all smiling. However, we were also thankful because it always turned into memorable times filled with an abundance of laughter. Trina, your shoulder is as solid as a rock. I truly enjoy working with you and hope you will continue to lead us as chair of the CYN board. I know I always have a shoulder to lean on. Someone once said, teamwork means everyone works just as hard as the others. It also means sharing in on a common goal and striving toward that goal. It means laughter, sadness, pain, and pleasure. When all these happen, true teamwork appears. This, in my opinion, everyone, is the perfect description of the Harbour Breton Community Youth Network, of which I am proud to promote and be proud of. From the bottom of my heart, I extend thanks to all of you for joining in our celebration. Thank you to those who traveled, including our MHA, Tracy Perry, past staff, Corey Foster, and Cynthia Benoit, as well as Lisa Davis, coordinator of the Southern Labrador Straight Up Belle Isle CY, and so happy to have you here, dear friend. I wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, seeing you do have a tree lit behind me. And I really do hope you stay around for the dance. We do have a few things here before we actually end and the dance begins. I have a few messages that I'd like to read that was emailed me to me earlier today. We do have a message from Insurance Rockers. Hi, folks. Thanks for the invite. However, I am unable to attend due to an earlier scheduling commitment. Wow, it is hard to believe it has been 10 years since Louise Price came to me to see about lobbying our MHA and the provincial government for funding for this wonderful initiative. The CYN has delivered a wonderful program to youth, and it continues to make a significant impact on those who participate. My apologies for not being able to attend. Good luck with your celebration and all the best to the CYN staff and youth in the future. Sincerely, Insurance. And I do have greetings as well from coordinator Cindy Baker in Bonavista Vista. To Marine staff, advisory board, and youth of the Harbour Breton Community Youth Network. I wish I could be there to celebrate with you tonight. Since I can't, I would like to take this time to pass personal thanks on to Marine or staff for always helping out wherever you can. When I started in this position, to know that you were only a phone call away made things much easier for the newbie. Congratulations to you on your 10th anniversary. To have a center like yours and to have youth engaged as you do speaks to the terrific partnership of great staff and great youth. Continue on your way and celebrate your center every day. It is said that success is a journey, not a destination. So journey on, and each day be a success. Continue what you are doing. It's obviously working wonderfully for you so far. All the best for another 10 years. And one more. And this is from MP Judy Foot. Dear Marie, thank you for the invitation to attend the 10th anniversary of the Community Youth Network in Harbour Breton. As a member of Parliament, I always appreciate an opportunity to spend time with those I represent. Unfortunately, as much as I would like to join you this evening, I am attending the 39th Annual Firefighters Banquet at St. George's. Please accept my apologies. You should be proud of the work you have done with the youth of Harbour Breton during the past decade. Not only does CYN provide the youth of our province with opportunities to take part in a variety of positive social and athletic activities, but more importantly, you give these youth an opportunity to express their creativity and develop interpersonal skills that will serve them in a lifetime. In essence, you are training the leaders of tomorrow. Again, I thank you for the invitation, and I wish all in attendance an enjoyable evening. Thank you.
I'd like to ask you a very special Christmas favor.
Hey everyone, Hbtv is looking for you to send us your Santa letters with a picture. It'll be aired on our episode on December the 12th. You can drop them off at the CYN or you can email them to me at tracy.carter@nf.aibn.com. We're also looking for Santa lap pictures. If you have any old pictures of your mom or your dad sitting on Santa's lap or your brothers or sisters, we'd also like to have those pictures too for a special Santa Claus episode. Thanks for watching Hbtv.
Wonderful! Now, if you don't mind, I'd like us to sing Santa's favorite Christmas song of all. You know, the one about the jingling bells and riding through the snow. Yes, that's the one. Jingle bells. We're riding through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ho, ho, ho! Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. We're riding through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ho, ho, ho! Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Ho, 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 ho!